Hey everyone, it's Jamin508 coming to you again today. Today I've got a best of one Jun food deck. So this list is similar, or pretty much exactly Crokey's list, but with one minor change. Instead of the 4 Woe Strider and 1 Clothis, I went up to 2 and down to 3. I felt like that change doesn't negatively impact the power of the deck, because you still want the Clothis to be out, and you still want Woe Strider to be out. And due to lack of wild cards, I don't have 4 Woe Striders yet. So having 3 doesn't really cause it to be less good than before. So this deck is mainly to be played in best of 1. So hence why Active Treason and Thrashing Brontodon are actually in the main board instead of the sideboard, and why some of the cards that you would play 4 of, like Claim and Trail of Crumbs, are just 3s, because you want some of the main deck slots to go towards these tech cards, since you don't get access to your sideboard like you would in best of 3. So this is what I'm planning on playing in the Open that's coming up at the end of May. So just been playing with it, getting the hang of it, and now I'm gonna show it off. Let's just see how it goes. Plays similarly to any other sacrifice deck, but just slightly tweaked in order to play better in best of 1 without having access to a sideboard plan. I'm not a master of it yet, but I have played sacrifice decks before, especially like before Ikoria launched. I was playing a lot of Jun Sacrifice then, but instead of Bolas's Citadel, the top end was Corvold, and I've gotten the feeling after playing some games that Bolas's Citadel is just strictly better. So this is a easy mulligan. This is a good hand. You got the Goose, Oven, Devil, and Claim. So I will keep this, and I think I send back. I think I send back the Fabled Passage. Yeah, I'll send back the Fabled Passage. Maybe it was more correct to send back the Claim there. Like, now knowing what they're playing, I think that that was a correct keep. So first we are going to play the Oven. And do I want to save the Claim? I want to save that, so I want to save it because I think they're going to play like a Priest or something. So I'm going to play Cauldron Familiar instead. And then pass. Yeah, so I want to save this if they play Priest or Priest this turn, because then I can take their Priest and get that off the board. But they aren't playing that yet, so they just have a tap land. They have their own Oven. Okay, that's fine. That makes Claim. So maybe I should have used Claim last turn. Oh well. It's a free block, so might as well. Okay, and so I think I want to leave the Cauldron Familiar in the graveyard in case I draw an untapped black source. There we go. So this way I can ping off the scorpion and clear the board. We should probably sacrifice there. Oh, they didn't. Okay. If you're in that situation, it's probably more correct to sacrifice there, just so you can get the food token. So if any of your creatures are going to die, it's always a better idea to just sacrifice it. So I wish I would have had. That's unfortunate. Oh well. No blocks. That's kind of unfortunate, actually. Now. Sure, resolve. Okay. So I'm gonna put a stop on their end step. No, I don't want to do that in case they have something. So it's kind of unfortunate, but it'll be okay. So now on their end step, I want to make a food and cycle the cat. Sack the cat. Okay, so they're running Bastions and Remembrance as another damage source for your sacrifices. I had some luck with it in an Obosh sacrifice deck. And the reason why I did that there is because I know they can't do anything, so it's fine to do there. Okay. So I think I just need to pass. Can't really do anything. They have a cat, and it's kind of bad for me. Essentially, their cat cycles turn into deal 2, gain 2 instead. Okay, that's not bad. It's not too bad. Which means I can't sacrifice. No, I can sacrifice. No, if I sacrifice the cat here, Mayhem Devil pings, and then they can. So maybe I do want to do that. So if they kill the goose with the devil, then I can claim the devil. They waste their sacrifice trigger there. Nope, they're not gonna kill the goose. Okay. So let's go ahead to my turn. Another oven. That's not that good. But I am gonna still claim the devil to make them either sacrifice it or let me have it. Yeah, so they're gonna sacrifice it. I lose 2, they gain a life. Okay, so I'm gonna play my oven. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. And there we go. In case they play another Mayhem Devil, I want to have full control up. Okay, Scorpion. So right. It's now at 3 damage. So I always have to keep that in mind too. So you're playing with Bullets of Citadel. You have to keep in mind how much health it can deal out of nowhere. Right now it's at 3. Potentially 5. I don't think they would run Shock. Yeah, I haven't seen Aracta's sacrifice list run Shock. So I don't think they have a Shock. If they had a Shock, I think they would have killed the goose by now. So let's go ahead and my turn. Okay, non-tap land. So this is... So now we're in a pretty good spot actually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the battlefield, so the Wolf Strider. Okay, so I'm going to play the cat. And then I'm going to sack the cat to scry the Fable Passage to the bottom. Okay, so claim. So this kind of forces them to play now. To do this now. Yep. Okay, so I'm at 7. Okay. Clothis isn't really what I want here, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, no. So I'm going to play cat and cancel. Let's sack the cat to scry the Clothis to the bottom. So kill the goose. Get some more food. Okay. This time I am going to sack the goat to get rid of that. Another oven, that's good. Trail of crumbs. Let's make another food. Okay, let's sack the cat. So essentially now I'm just looking for Mayhem Devil, because I can win if I get Mayhem Devil essentially. Okay, that's another cat. Free card. Sacrifice it. Scry that to the bottom. Man. Let's go ahead and sack goose. Scry that to the bottom. Sack another goose. Scry to the bottom. Play priest. Oh, I can't play with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and sack the priest to get rid of that. Play another priest. Play goose. So now let's go ahead and start cycling cats to gain life, essentially. So I can gain 2 more life, so I can't play Woe Strider and a Mayhem Devil, so I need to get rid of one. So I need to get rid of that. Mayhem Devil, there we go. Okay. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They lose 10 life and get 10 damage triggers. There we go. Ta-da! Yeah, so it's very good, powerful. Both Citadel. I like that inclusion over the Corvold. Corvold, while it does kind of the same thing, it just draws you a bunch of cards. Both Citadel allows you to just kind of play it, and you can go off at that point if you need to. This is a good open hand. I can play a Termite Goose. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to play the familiar just yet, because I want to be able to, 1, have access to all colors of mana I need, and 2, have an oven to back this up when I play it. So let's start with playing a Goose. Okay, here, because I could have a claim, so I don't want to just play the Mayhem Devil out. So I'm gonna play that tapped. Oh, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I should have put that in and played the cat off of that. Now I can't play Oven and Mayhem Devil next turn. Oh man. Misplays. If you're looking for misplays, you found them. So I think, what do I want to do next turn? See what they do. So they play the Oven, okay. And so if they have a claim, playing Mayhem Devil last turn would have been incorrect there. See? That's why I didn't play the Mayhem Devil last turn, because it would have gotten stolen and fed to the Oven right away. Now we have our own claim, but we don't have a sacrifice outlet yet. So I think they just want to play Brontodon and say go. So I don't think they would have their another claim. They shouldn't. It's unlikely that they would have 2. Not an Oven. So I'd really like an Oven. I'm going to play the Mayhem Devil here. The reason why I'm okay with it here, even if this is a claim, I can go, if they play claim on response, I can sack the Brontodon. Now the question is, do I want to attack? I don't think so. The thing with Jund Sacrifice, when you're playing against the Rakdos version, you're the controlling deck. You want to play the more controlling side of it. Okay, let's get rid of the Butcher. They can ping my familiar, but that's fine, because as soon as I draw an oven, now I'm gonna ping their gutter bones. Just get rid of their board. Seems good. Yeah, sure. Yeah, since I have these, that's fine if they do that, because as soon as I draw an oven, I can just steal one of their things, attack them, and sacrifice it, and then get back the familiar anyway. Now I get to keep my Brontodon, even if this is clean. So let's see what. So they might be playing Lurrus and then getting back like Gutter Bones. Yep. Also note. Oh no, this isn't an enchantment, right? Legendary creature now. My turn. So that's not what I was hoping for. Oh, but wait. Okay. So, let's do this. Look at this. Interesting. So, I am going to claim the Lurrus. Play the Gilded Goose. And we're going to attack with all three. Okay. Sack the Brontodon, destroying their oven. Pinging. Yes, target Lurrus. And then bring back the familiar. Targeting Lurrus. That was fun. And then say go. Sometimes you have to be creative. Yeah, then not having access to Lurrus, they may have called the Death Roller, but that takes 3 mana, and then they can't play anything anyway after that. Oh, they're just gonna get in for 1? That's strange. Play a Priest? Okay. And a Call for Familiar. Okay, so here, I'm gonna create a food. Play active treason on their priest. Target them. And myself. Sack these two. Let's ping off the knight. Sack their own priest to their priest. Ping there, ping there. Okay. Might as well attack here. Okay, so they should have blocked there, because now I just win. Game. Yeah, so what they should have done there is brought back the cat to just jump block. because then they would have been at 4 life instead of 2. No, actually, they would have been fine at the same life level. Let's go ahead and play one more right now. This is a pretty good hand. So I got the familiar, oven, claim. Don't have a red source though, but I think that's fine. It's a mono red Obosh, okay. So here I want to play the goose. And then next turn I have some options. I think I just want to play the familiar and the oven, get that rolling. It's pretty good against aggro decks. They're going to hit me with the adventure on their stomp. The stomp? Yeah. So they're gonna stomp my goose, that's fine. So I could play priest here, but priest on an empty board isn't that good. So I'm gonna play the oven first, and then the cauldron familiar. And say go. Don't have a red source now, which is kind of unfortunate. Sure. Sure. So I got a land and a phoenix. Okay. So if they attack, I block, and sack before damage. And then I don't bring it back because I wanna, if I draw a red source, dang, no red source, it's fine. Play the priest. So you're gonna shock my priest. Sure. Sacrificing it doesn't really do much for me. If they were targeting it with Stomp, that would have been good to sacrifice because that fizzles it. So they're gonna have to play the Phoenix here. Yeah, because otherwise they lose it. So I'm gonna bring back the cat. Block the champion, sack the cat. Take 2. And say go. Still no red source. Kind of stuck here. And they can play Obosh. I take 4, go to 12. Oh, they're just gonna play Annex, okay. They realize this, that doesn't make sense to attack there. Or, it won't change anything. So I'm at 14. I'm still okay with that life total. And sack the familiar. So now if I draw an untapped red source, I just want to claim. Yeah. Nope. Drew a goose. But at least I have red in next turn if it survives. They have something. Bone Crusher Giant? Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna sack that. Just to fizzle it. So I play the Obosh. I take 4, 5, 6. Go to 10. So I'm gonna do this. Since I have extra food, it's fine. Just block there. Man. I can't win. Kinda sucks. Alright, so I think I'm gonna end it there. I'll see everyone next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what I can do better. Any misplays I might have missed there. And let me know what decks you want to see me play next. Have a good day.